Hey guys, Lethal Leslie here, and today I'm going to be dropping 5 tips that I think you should do at the start of Days Gone to get off to a good start. So let's get straight into it. So for tip number 1 on the list, you're going to need to come to your camp here, and you want to head up to the top floor of the tower, obviously, where you're going to find the guns locker. Now if you go into the guns locker here, hold square to go in, and go over to special, you're going to have either 1 or 2 crossbows, depending if you pre-ordered the game or not. I personally pre-ordered, so you can see you get a little bit more damage and a little bit more accuracy on that crossbow if you did pre-order the game. But if not, you still get a very strong starter weapon, and probably the best weapon you'll have for a long time, considering it's also stealthy, for free from the guns locker. So make sure you pick it up. As you can see, it's special level 3 as well, something that you will not get much level 3 weapons in this game until late on. Obviously, this one's level 4, the special, if you manage to get that, so you can see it's a really decent weapon, guys. So that's my first tip on the list anyway. Make sure you come up here and get yourself the crossbow. Otherwise, you're going to be struggling out there with anything less. Now, let's get on to tip number 2. So, number 2 on the list of things I think you should be doing right at the start of the game, guys, is clearing out these ambush camps. Basically, for clearing out, that is how you unlock the whole map. You can see I've got one up here. I've done 1 ambush camp up here, I've done 2 here next to each other, and I've also done 1 down here. And what these do is they clear the fog off the map for you, so you can actually see the map. As you can see, I can see a fair amount of the map now because I have cleared most of it by doing these ambush camps. So this is what they're going to look like for you, just all red before you've cleared them out. And as you can see in this camp here right now, I have done 13 out of 14, and I need to just kill this last guy, and then you need to find yourself the underground bunker. So let's go and kill this guy now and see if we can find the bunker. And there you go, it didn't take long at all. Here's the bunker. So it's going to be a bunker like this, or it'll be a circle, like drain looking thing on the floor. So then you just want to go and open it up and head down there to get the map. And this is the map on here. So when you pick up the map, you can see everything you get for doing one of these bunkers, because you actually get a lot more than just the map, which removes the fog, which for me is the reason you want to do it at the start, and it's an early tip because you do get to remove that fog. But you also get 1,500 XP for this. You get trust in the camps, which is very important at the start to get yourself better weapons, better bike parts, just better everything really. If you want better gear, you need to build up your trust in the camp. So you get 750 trust, which is big, and this is just the mission itself. Another ambush mission done, and you also get recipes. So now you see I've got the recipe to actually craft a superior club. Sometimes you get more than 1 recipe. On this occasion we only got 1. So that is number 2, guys. Let's move on to tip number 3. For tip number 3, I suggest you go to these NERO Research sites and start clearing them out. There will be a lot of zombies there, sometimes even hordes of zombies there, and if you clear them out, probably don't go for the horde one straight away. You get yourself massive boosts in either your health, stamina, or something else, or I think it's your focus. So your health, your stamina, or your focus will get a massive boost if you clear one of these areas out, which I'll show you in a moment's time. So we've cleared this one out here now. We've actually just fought a horde out of these trains. The first horde I've fought took me a long time to actually take them out. But before you take them out, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and cut off these, which are alarms. When it gets all powered up again, these alarms will go off. So cut off the alarms. Then you're going to need to find a fuse to get in here. So I'll just go ahead and try and find that fuse now. It turns out for this one, we're actually not looking for a fuse. It's fuel we need to power the generator. So I'm going to show you something here, guys, that I didn't know until not long ago. And that is actually that you can actually throw fuel. So if you're like stuck for getting your fuel somewhere, you can actually go ahead and throw your fuel over, so that then you can go ahead and climb or go down a ladder or something like that. You probably could have got up here by climbing anyway with the fuel, but there are times sometimes where your fuel gets stuck somewhere. So just remember, throwing your fuel is actually an option. You can also throw it into hordes of zombies and use it there. Anyway, so we're going to power up this now so that we can go ahead and get into this NERO center here and hopefully get ourselves a boost. I don't know if everyone does this. It's only the second one I've opened myself. And here it is, guys. Here's the NERO injector I was talking about. You see you get that option there to put your health, your stamina, or your focus up, which is awesome. So that's the reason you want to go ahead and do as many of these as possible, because you do get a nice boost here every time you do manage to complete one. And for me on this occasion, I did health first time round. I'm going to go and do my stamina this time. So yeah, I probably just end up going through like that, doing one at a time. And then you get some really good bonuses as well for doing this kind of stuff, like trust Always good to help you get the better weapons faster. So that's tip number 3. Let's move on to tip number 4. This next tip for me is my favourite tip out of the 5, I would say. And I'll tell you why, because I think it's going to be very underrated, but it will cut down so much time in ranking up. And that tip is to take out your enemies with stealth. I'm going to go ahead and take one of these guys out now, hopefully with stealth. So you can see in the top right corner, you get 35 XP. I'm then going to hit the rest of them with my axe, and you can see you get only 20 XP for hitting them with your axe. So you want to be making sure that every single chance you get, you are getting the 35 XP. See, 35 XP. 35 XP again, guys. And then these guys that have seen me now, I'll go ahead and take out with my axe. 20 XP. 20 XP. So that is an extra 15 XP per stealth kill. And I think that is well worth going after. Considering, how, like, if you take out 10, 20 enemies with stealth instead of using your axe, you obviously don't wear out your axe or your guns. You're not wasting your ammo, is one of the bonuses. But you're also getting loads more XP and ranking up way faster. So don't underestimate the stealth kills. Make sure you're getting them done, guys, because they're well worth doing. Let's move over to the last tip. And the final tip, guys, is the nest infestation. Clearing the nests, burning out the freakers so that you get yourselves all the bonuses for clearing them out. It is kind of like a part of the storyline as well, but I'd get doing it quite early because you do get a lot of bonuses for doing it. You get yourself, obviously, the trusting camp. You get yourself some credits or whatever they call the money system. I think it's credits, and you also get yourself a load of XP for doing them. So they're definitely worth doing early on, easy enough to do. They've made a nice little warm nest for themselves, and all you got to do is throw a Molotov cocktail at it and make it a little bit warmer for them in there. They come running out. They're a few easy kills, and it's one of those easy missions for fast, effective, easy to do with really good XP, credit, and also camp trust. So you can get it sorted real fast, and then basically get better things to go and enjoy the rest of the storyline. That's the way I kind of see it. Doing a little bit of the side missions early on is a good way to go and get yourself all the good guns and all the good upgrades early so that you can go ahead and enjoy the game with better weapons, you know, better everything really, just better everything. You've upgraded everything at this point. So I'm going to leave that one there anyway, guys. If you liked the video, like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. As always, any comments, leave them in the comment section down below, and take it easy.